heats, no preliminaries, straight into the final. In this final session, a world record 4:20.83. John Morgan's record set in Barcelona in 1992. Going in lane 8, Edgaras MATAKAS of Lithuania goes in the outside lane. Sergio ZAYAS just outside the 5-minute mark, 5:03.48 is seeding time. The 25-year-old from Argentina goes in 1. Dmytro ZALEVSKYI, the 23-year-old, two-time world champion, former gold medalist. Indeed, a gold medalist already in the 100 back at these games. But Viktor SMYRNOV of Ukraine goes in 2. 30-year-old. He's never been a world or Paralympic champion, has Matheus SOUZA, but you must believe that he will have the crowd behind him tonight. Going in lane 3. Ranked 2nd in the world, Tharon of the United States of America. At his first Paralympic Games. Going in lane 5 is the 2013 world champion who finished 4th in this race in 2012, Israel Oliver, the 28-year-old. Both his Paralympic Games medals came back in 2004. We're going in lane 4, a very popular champion 4 years ago, the man that had the honor of carrying out the United States flag at the closing ceremony of London 2012, and the man who had the honor of presenting it to his President Barack Obama on his return to the United States. Schneider goes in lane 4. John Morgan, a world record and Paralympic record set in 1992. But very few swimmers have come anywhere close to his record in the years since. Snyder, though, who lost his eyesight on the 7th of September 2011 and won this event in London 4 years ago, exactly 1 year to the day after losing his eyesight. Former US Navy swimmer going in lane 4. Eight lengths of this Olympic pool for the men's 400-meter freestyle. S11 going off very quickly indeed. In lane 5 was Israel Oliver of Spain. His mother is a swimming coach. But alongside him in lane 4 is Snyder, the 32-year-old reigning world champion, the defending Paralympic Games champion, and a man whose story has been told on numerous occasions. 1 year to the day after losing his eyesight, he became a Paralympic champion in London 4 years ago. But of course the 2016 Paralympic Games opened on Brazil's Independence Day, which is the 7th of September, the 5th anniversary of him losing his eyesight. It might prove auspicious as he hopes to defend his title. He's looking good at the moment at 75 meters, is Snyder. It's about settling into your rhythm. Interestingly enough, while many swimmers are completely reliant on hitting the wall with the tappers coming down on their heads, which you'll see in just a moment, Snyder, while he uses a tapper in the races, is just counting his strokes. He knows how long he spends underwater after a turn, and he wants to go 39 strokes over 50 meters, and then he knows he's ready to make his turn. And it's that sort of rhythm that you need to settle into over a race of this distance.
Well, he's found that rhythm, and he's starting to take the race on. And the rest of the final battle it out at the moment. It's very close between second, third and fourth as they come towards the 150 turn. Snyder opening up that lead. Consistent splits of 33.8 for that 50. Turning in second It is Israel Oliver just in third. SOUZA ahead of him in second, and now slightly dropping off the pace over in lane 3. Tharon Drake, the teammate of Schneider, just finds himself down in 4th. But Bradley Snyder found that rhythm, and he is swimming his own race from the front.
Well, Bradley Snyder is doing this. He really is in good condition physically as well. He's somebody who did a weight session leading up to Rio where he was pushing a sled with 500 pounds of weight on it, which is around about 225 kilograms, and he's saying that's more than he was able to do before he lost his eyesight. He's feeling stronger than he's ever been, and he said he wants to step up in Rio 2016, and he's doing that here. He's taking this race by the scruff of the neck. The battle for silver is an intriguing one that's building up between SOUZA in 6, Oliver in 5, and Drake in 3. Drake is coming back on Oliver at the moment, but there is a great deal of excitement in the arena, the Olympic Aquatic Stadium, because it is SOUZA of Brazil who is currently in silver medal position.
Well, SOUZA did turn in second, but just a little bit slower than Tharon Drake, who's now moving up into the bronze medal position. The crowd so excited about the Brazilian swimmer, but it's Bradley Snyder who has got this race in his control. He's almost 15 meters ahead of SOUZA with just 100 meters left to go. A 34 points for that last 50. 100 to go for Bradley Snyder. And now turning in second, Matheus SOUZA for Brazil. The crowd erupting. Tharon Drake of USA in third. It's going to be a very close finish for the lesser medals, but it looks as though the gold is already decided. It's just going to be about the time that Bradley Snyder can produce.
Well, the gold medals seem to be decided inside the opening 50 as Bradley Snyder swam away from every other swimmer in the pool, and he's just increasing that advantage with consistent splits over every 50. Bradley Snyder is going to claim the gold. The question is by how far, and really who is looking for the silver. It's a strong swim from Tharon Drake here, coming back, and indeed Tharon Drake has touched second behind Schneider. But while SOUZA has lost just a little bit of time, he's still in a medal position. He's ahead of Israel Oliver of Spain. Schneider, though, is going to come to the wall. It's going to be outside of world record time, but a very fast time indeed for Bradley Snyder, who comes to the wall in 4:28.78. He's around about a 4:32 swimmer over this distance. He'll be very pleased with that. But the battle for silver, SOUZA's going to miss out. Is he going to get it on the wall? It's Drake who takes it. USA 1-2. SOUZA does medal, but Matheus SOUZA comes in third overall, with Oliver touching for 4th, and 5th is SMYRNOV. While the touch still to come will come from lane 7. ZALEVSKYI, the gold medalist in the 100 backstroke, will finish outside the medals in the 7th lane, in 6th position. ZAYAS has finished 7th, and MATAKAS of Lithuania will be last to touch.
Lithuania's Edgaras MATAKAS touching for 8th. But here is the new Paralympic champion, Bradley Snyder.
Well, Bradley Snyder, such a strong swim again. Tharon Drake, a man who loves relaxing outside the pool, plays several instruments, and like Snyder, musically talented. But Matheus SOUZA, with the crowd behind him, certainly is a Paralympic Games medalist for the first time. This S11 classification for swimmers who are either blind or legally blind, and those who haven't completely lost their vision. All swimmers are required to swim with blackened goggles, so that nobody in the pool is able to make, or is able to have any sighting whatsoever. Snyder, what a story. Well, he swam the smart race.
Snyder just in control from the start, maintaining that even stroke pattern, meeting the wall perfectly for every turn. And just touching for that gold. Streams ahead of his nearest rivals as they battled it for the silver and the bronze. And Snyder adds another Paralympic title to his collection after the London Paralympic Games.
Well, Bradley Snyder was talking about the dynamics of the race and saying that he was swimming 4:16, 400 meters before he lost his eyesight and was swimming around 4:32s after. So he felt 2 seconds a lap was something that he could make up, and he's gone and posted a 4:28. So he's taken half a second a lap off. There's all sorts of discussions going on. And there is one of the officials in the pool, usually jumping in to sort out underwater cameras, perhaps a problem with one of the underwater cameras, but well, that is taking place. Bradley Snyder is being led towards a zone where he will chat to members of the media from all around the world, with family and friends and members of the US para swimming team watching Bradley Snyder's heroics in the pool once again. 4 years on, the reigning world champion has successfully defended the title. He so splendidly, heroically and famously won in London. Bradley Snyder, a 4:28.78 ahead of his compatriot Tharon, who finishes